first ever and probably only ever haul-in vlog. Guys, my name is Bruce, and I'm Bruce from Bruce and Stephanie Comics, and this is probably the saddest day ever. Stephanie's not here for me to record haul-in vlog. What? I know. She should fly all the way back to New York right now, so that way I can record it and edit it tomorrow and give it to you. But no, we're coming to you guys live tonight. I shouldn't say we, it's me. But don't worry, I'm not alone. I sent some invite out to some friends. I said, guys, come hang out with me. Let's talk about the new books that came out today. Let's talk about some news. Some news happened this week, some really big news. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to drink some beers. Yes, that's right. Bruce and Stephanie Comics always drinks beer. I'm sweating. If you guys always watch my videos, I'm always sweating. It's terrible. I don't know. It's always so hot in here. I also get so hyped. Hyped for comics. But I am a hot mess today. I didn't do a lot of things. I'm probably going to give the show over to Tyler and leave for a little while because I got to make the wheel. I didn't make the wheel for trivia yet. Or not trivia, the giveaway. So I got to do that. Didn't have time. You know, kids. Tomorrow I leave for California with the kids to meet Stephanie to go to Disneyland. Disneyland. I can't even speak. But I don't even know what to do next because I didn't plan at all for this. I'm just running or going by the seat of my pants. I'm going to say hello to chat. That's what Stephanie usually does. On Comics and Beer, she's not here to do it. I wonder if she's going to check in. Maybe she'll check in. Who knows? Who knows? Hope you guys are having a great night. Let's say hello to everyone in chat. Cruz's 1971 was the first. He was saying almost here. 33 minutes to go. Getting there. James. Or Ignacio comes in and says, James always first. I don't see where James is. And then, unless La Cruz is James, which I think he is. Now that I think about it, I've sent him things before, and I think that's what his name is. I can't speak. John, comma, Big Daddy, comma, Ross is in the house. Oh, Stephanie is here. Hey, it's Stephanie. What's going on, babe? I love you. I miss you. Come home. Or actually, no, I'll come to you. How about that? I'll come to you. Andrew Kai is in the house. Oh, get to the punchlines in the house. What's going on? And then Tyler is here. Oh, Tyler's here. What? Oh, come on.
Hello.
That's how you're going to enter the show? By ripping
Yeah. I just thought the show seems like it's falling apart already without Stephanie. Why not just lean into it and let it go full whack?
That's true. That is so true. We should go full whack. And if we're going to go full whack, we got to bring in the other half of whack. Lee, what's going on?
Hello. I've got a comic book also. I'll just rip the one page out of it this time. Just the one page so Bruce doesn't get too upset.
Yes, at least it's only one. I mean, you can still get like what, a 9.2 on that with one missing page, right?
Just and maybe we could make something with this page later. I'll hold on to it. I'll put it right here, and it might not go to waste. It may go to waste. It might not. We'll see. We'll see how the show
Send that
goes.
hat to CGC. See what the heck is.
The hat is a great hat. It's one of my favorite hats, and it's my scarf as well. This is what we made when Bruce and Stephanie came on.
It was beautiful.
On the
It's
Black
a
Lab,
beautiful scarf.
Yeah, and I was gonna say as well, if you're worried about your sweat pits, your sweats, why do you think I wear the scarf?
Oh,
you can't see my sweat now.
That's a genius plan. I love it.
Whack hack.
It's a beautiful whack hack. But we have someone else here. There are invites out to other people. And guys, if you want to join us in here, let me know. And I'll send you an invite on Instagram. You can come in. We'll have a big party. Bruce and Stephanie Comics party on New Comic Day for Holland Vlog. But I'm going to bring in my buddy, Borickin Comics. What is going on, Angel?
What is going on, guys? Now I feel pressured to ripping something apart.
That's the goal.
Don't do a comment. Just don't do it.
I don't know. We don't know how this show is gonna end, so it might happen. It might not happen. We'll see.
True. It's so true.
Fingers crossed.
They had me thrown under the table when I was on their show and getting a brand new comic. Well, not brand new. It's like a crispy Berserker, and we ripped it to shreds because they peer pressured me, and I fell for it.
I think Stephanie got on you more than we did.
Yeah,
she did. But
I'm gonna blame Stephanie.
Were you able to replace it? Were you able to find another
herself.
Berserker?
Oh no, like I told you, so Chuck, the owner of the shop, one of the guys or one of his customers bought the 1 in 1,000, so he has 1,000 copies of Berserker in the shop, but he still won't put them on sale for $1. He's still selling them for cover price. That's like the one thing that my shop doesn't do. He doesn't do 50-cent bins. He doesn't do dollar bins. He doesn't do any of that. Everything in his store is cover price or more, which
that's how mine is. It sucks.
It's true.
We have one little dollar bin, but it's not that big.
I don't know what dollar bins are. I'm kidding.
So, guys, it's New Comic Book Day. Did you guys get new comics today?
Oh yeah,
I got new comics on Monday because we got ours a little late in here in Australia. But I've got some new comics.
So you get yours this upcoming Monday, or you got them 2 days ago?
I'll get them on Friday.
Ah,
If that makes more sense.
it does. I think. I don't know. Nothing makes sense here now.
Stupid Australia. Who cares?
Yeah, right. It doesn't really matter. It's Australia.
I'm picking up my books tomorrow because, as you guys know, Puerto Rico was under tropical storm watch, so a lot of places closed, and one of the places was the LCS. So no new comics today.
Yeah, I saw your post on Instagram. It looked excuse me, very insane. The cloud that was just going over. It was just like looked like it was just going to take out Puerto Rico on the way through.
Yeah. Oh, it missed us. It went down under.
All right.
No pun intended. And it went down under and it missed us. So good news is we didn't get affected. Bad news is I didn't get new comics.
All right. Well, we're gonna show off what I picked up, and if you guys have books that I didn't pick up, you guys can show those off. But guys, someone just hopped in the background or the back room, what the fuck it's called. He is a stud, the stud of all studs. Do you guys know who he is? Do you guys know who is coming on the show right now?
James Tinian?
Does he like it when I dance?
No, that was close. That was a good guess, though. It was a good guess. No, this guy, he draws comic books. He's a really good artist. You guys have had him on the show. He's probably one of the most handsome artists I've ever seen. Any guesses?
I can't think of anyone.
Austin LeMay.
Oh, Austin.
No.
Is it
It's
David?
Ignacio!
Oh my
Ignacio.
god.
Oh! Ignacio, what's happening, my man?
Hey, how are you guys?
Excellent.
What's up?
Excellent.
Going good. How are you?
What's up? I didn't bring a comic to break, so I'm gonna break a sketch.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
The pressure
Great
kicks now.
job.
Bruce's face.
Make it rain!
Beautiful sketch.
Bruce's face.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yes. Cheers. Tyler, stop. Enough ripping. No more ripping.
I'm gonna have to do another
Please,
page.
put it down.
One more page. One more.
Come on, whack comments. You have to change my background. It's not comments.
This is whack comics today. This is not comics and beer. This is
It's Holland Vlog Black Comics.
Oh man, well, I go back to comments. So, new comic book day. Ignacio, did you get comics today? Or actually, you're in Argentina. So, when do you guys get new comics?
Whenever they bring them here. What I get
That's how
in
I
the mail,
do. Whenever they bring them
it's-
here, I'm lucky
Yeah.
enough to get them.
I got this. This is my contributor copy of the Code Chronicles. That is a comic, an anthology, published by the Penn State University.
oh cool.
This is my first print comic in the US.
Oh wow!
I
That's
almost
awesome.
ordered that.
Can we see a full
When I
screen?
saw
of
it,
this?
when I saw it, I almost ordered it.
Full screen. How do I
Now,
make Ignacio
now I
full
for sure
screen?
gonna look for a copy.
It's in the upper left on the bottom where you see all of us. It's in the upper left of Ignacio's face, right next to his face. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So here you can see my first printed comic in the US.
That is awesome, man.
Yeah, it's
Congratulations,
absolutely
man.
crazy. hmm
That's awesome.
That's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
How many pages
Yeah, I'm pretty
did you have
happy.
in there?
6.
Is it okay, cool.
Yeah, I did a comic with a friend of mine named Armand Boudreau. He's an author. He does science fiction books, and we get it together via Twitter. And we got the opportunity to do this. It's for a good cause. because all the how do you say, the money
The
goes
Proceeds.
to the proceeds. Thank you. Goes to a fund that helps local comic shops that went to difficult times during COVID.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
Really cool. I just want to take a second and say hello.
That's
to
all I have.
Well, Tyler, enough of the ripping of the comics. I just want to say hello to a few more people in chat before Tyler really gets to me. Villainicious, what is going on? Oh, my Reyes Jr. Jason Ruiz is in the house. Anyone else in this? Steven. Hi, nerd.
Steven.
Witch Doc is up in the house. I like this one. I'm not smashing this desk. This desk is gorgeous. If you want to make an extension so that way Stephanie can have a nice wooden comics and beer desk instead of the plastic one we use, that'd be amazing. But we'll get to that later.
Stephanie's not here, right?
Stephanie's not here. No, she is in California right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to be careful when Stephanie is here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
She'll
know
come at
Tyler
you.
wouldn't be acting like this if she was. So.
I wouldn't be here.
You know what's funny? I can see her next Friday saying, "You needed 4 guys to cover my spot."
Yeah, that's
she's
pretty
gonna
much
rip you
true.
guys to shreds. All she'll watch us like on rewind because I know she might be in chat now, but she's supposed to be at a dinner with her work colleagues right now. But she's gonna rip each and every single one of you guys to shreds next week. So
Awesome. I can't
hope
wait.
you guys are ready for that.
Like this?
Enough with the ripping.
Is that what she's gonna do? I'm just checking.
All right, so it's new comic book day. I don't want to waste too much more time. I want to get to the books. I also want to talk. There's some big news that happened this week. I got a lot of very smart men in the chat right now, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts on what's happening. I've already heard a lot of other comic book YouTube creators talk about what they thought. I don't really agree with all of them, but let's talk about new comic book day stuff. Yeah, should we do it?
Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So I'm gonna do this, and then how do I make that not big?
There you.
I'll do this.
So
I'll do this. I'm just gonna show off the books. Everybody can enjoy the books for a second, right? All right. So
I like
each and every
that.
single week we do Marvel, or we do DC, Marvel, and Indie. And sadly, Stephanie's not here to say Indiana something because that's her thing. That's her shtick. But
Dude, those turtle toys are amazing.
yes, those are the Q figs. I love Q fig.
You got me on. I don't have any Q figs, but you were giving them away, and I looked them up. Those things are fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Indiana corn.
They're like $10 more than Funko Pops, so they're worth so much more. All right, so the first book up is Infinite Frontier number 4. It's a 4 of 6 series, or it's a 6-issue series. This is like, I don't know. I've read the first one. The first one was really interesting. Multiverse. Have you guys read this book yet? Any of you?
Indiana Pacers.
Great. So no one read this. All right, so that's the first book. Next book.
Have you read it? Did you read it?
I've only read issue number 1.
What do you think?
Daddies don't have time to read, Lee.
Yeah.
I like that they're bringing back Thomas Wayne. Because I think Thomas Wayne is a great Batman. He's very like villainous, but not at the same time. Next up, we got Batman Detective Comics number 1041. Tyler said he read this. Tyler, what are you thinking of Moriko Tamaki's run on Detective Comics?
I was kind of back and forth at the beginning, but it has fucking gotten so good. This issue was amazing. One of my favorite Batman issues in a while.
It's good, right?
Who's he, dude?
Yeah, this was so good.
I think Tyler liked it.
Yeah, it was awesome. definitely recommend. Indiana Corn.
I said Indiana corn.
Hey, that's not funny anymore. You got to move on. All right, next book. The Joker, number 6. Anyone reading The Joker?
Oh yeah.
What do we think of The Joker?
Did anyone else read it? So I don't have to. No,
I
I
not
think I'm
reading
the
got
only one.
4 and 5 in my boxes on the plane. So
Joker was awesome. Joker has been awesome, and it gives a lot of insight into James Gordon and his relationship with the Joker, and it's just fucking good.
Are you reading the Punchline backup story, Tyler?
Absolutely fucking not. I would never waste my time on that.
It's fucking garbage.
Who is
right?
the
I read
Joker,
first
dude?
one. It's like so garbage.
What'd you say, Ignacio?
Who is this Joker dude that you keep talking about?
Joker's right there on the cover.
Yeah, who is? Okay.
Oh, there
Who
he
is
is
he?
again.
I got cover
Yeah.
A and B. Or C, whatever cover that is.
He's just a Batman villain, I think.
Who? Villain?
Batman, the Batman.
Doesn't ring a bell.
He's from Indiana.
Oh, like Miss Pat and you.
Yeah.
Did you get both of these covers, the connecting ones?
So this is Future State Gotham #4. That's Harley Quinn, and then we got the attaching Punchline cover.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that one.
So
Nice.
this is
Was it cover A and B, or was it wraparound?
Oh, it's cover A and B.
Ah, that's cool.
So this has I forgot what the new character is called. If you watch my spec videos, I talk about it. I'm pretty hype on all the new characters that James Tynion's bringing to the table. Even though I don't think this is James Tynion, this is something Culver. But he's actually been pretty good. If you like Jason Todd, I would suggest picking that up. It's a good read.
Red X? Are you talking about Red X?
No, that's Future State Gotham, which follows Jason Todd in Future State. It's the only book right now in the line that's actually following Future State stuff still.
Oh, I don't care.
Great. I like that. That was a great addition to the story. So next up, we have Challenge of the Super Sums 5 of 7, written by Peter J. Tomasi. Is anyone reading this?
Nope.
No.
Come on, Damian Wayne.
We're basically
You're not even reading it,
We're
Bruce.
basically the Stephanie of this show. Stephanie doesn't read anything either.
Bruce, you're not even reading this shit.
I read the first 3 issues, so
Oh,
I read the Jorge
The
Jimenez
first
run.
Super Sons run was really good, but I haven't read anything else past the first Super Sons run.
Same here.
Third print of Nice House on the Lake. Anyone else pick that up?
Well, I
No.
picked up the first issue, first print.
It looks like a
first-
whack hack.
Exactly.
I got
Is that
5 of the first print, and I sent 2 off to be signed by James Tynion and graded. So
Is that how the cover really came?
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's not-
how it came.
No,
Dude,
way.
they stole
That's a whack hack right there.
your idea, dude. Lee, that's a fire variant.
That's my fire variant. Have you?
That's
That's my
preposterous.
fire variant right here. I'm not even kidding. That's it right here. They stole my idea.
They stole your idea, man.
Stephanie
did,
read 15 comics on Monday, so suck it.
Well, she
That's
did.
what she said.
saw Plane Ride. She read 15, probably of Oblivion Song, the one series she's catching up on. Did you guys pick up any Marvel books today?
No, I don't believe in Marvel.
I picked up a Marvel hardcover. I don't pick up Marvel single issues because they're way too expensive.
Dark
I read
Ages
2
was
comics
dropping
today.
right?
What's that?
Dark Ages was supposed to come out today.
No, that's next week.
Next week?
Oh yeah,
no.
I did.
No, Dark Ages isn't coming out for a while. It was on FOC last week, but it's not coming out until September, October.
Okay.
I read
mean,
Spider Shadow. That was
So you can definitely tell I watch your spec videos. I just don't pay any attention.
All right, so my only Marvel book, Daredevil. Is anyone reading Daredevil?
not anymore.
I'm way behind.
I'm reading the hardcovers. I'm getting, like I said, I get them. I did the hardcovers for Marvel, and I got the first hardcover not too long ago. Read the first 10 issues, and it's great. I cannot
It's
wait
great,
for
right?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so
I'm-
excited for the next one.
Well, I would just say, Lee, prepare for everything to get really slow and sucky around issue 28, and that's when it starts going downhill real fast. He goes to
Oh.
jail, and then it just sucks dick.
Oh,
So
really?
you're in
I
love
thought the
dick
tie-ins
sucking.
were really good.
He sucks dick in jail or
I might like that.
That's a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might like that.
You might. All right, so that was my only Marvel book. So now we got a bunch of indies to go through. Are you guys independent comic fans? Do you guys like
Oh, yeah.
independent
Yeah.
comics?
Yeah.
Big time.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you guys, which right now, if you could name the top 3, we'll go Tyler, Lee, Ignacio, Angel. Your top 3 favorite indie comics. Go.
Of all time or like right now?
todos a
Just
la
right
vez?
now, no, currently coming out at the moment, right now that you're currently reading. Tyler, go.
Oh my god, man. This is on the spot.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah.
Let's spit it out. 3 comics on the top of your head.
Nice House on the Lake. Maybe
That's DC, dude.
yeah. I was just kidding
Yeah.
about that first one.
Oh, good one.
Something is killing the children. Home. And I'll say Dark Blood, even though there's only one issue out.
All right, Lee, go.
I'd say everything Black Hammer. I'm just going to put that under an umbrella because there's a few Black Hammer titles out at the moment.
There is.
And and then I'd say Haha, even though it just wrapped up. I think that was...
Yeah, that would have been, but it's over.
Yeah, I've just finished the last issue, so it's still current for me.
All right.
And then I'll say a third one.
Ice Cream Man.
You know what? Ascender's been great. Ascender's almost finished. Yeah.
So good. Next week it's the last issue.
Yeah, last issue. I've been loving that all the way since December. You know, I've got the single issues, I've got the trade paperbacks and the hardcovers. I was a bit silly and triple dipped for all of it. And I'm doing the same thing with Ascender when the hardcovers for that come out.
So good. All right, now, so are you reading any current comics right now? I know you were drawing.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm drawing a lot. I'm reading what I like nowadays. It's 6 Sidekicks of Trigger Kitchen.
Yeah, yep.
Wicked Times is it called? I can't remember. It's by Sean Allison and the same dude that's drawing the Harley Quinn animated series comic. Indies, I don't know, maybe Silver Coin. I like.
Yeah.
That's my 3.
All right.
That come to the top of my head.
I love it. Angel.
Something is killing the children is definitely in there. I really enjoyed 2 weeks ago Dark Blood. That's also a really good book. And there's a book I'm not even sure anymore if it's an indie book, but That Rabbit, I don't remember if that was a DC book or it was an indie book. I have my fingers crossed that comes back at some point.
Is that the guy with the X on his eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
that was that book that it went into a bunch of controversy because it's named as a restaurant in the United States, and they went into court, so they had to change it from That Rabbit to something Rabbit, and they stopped at issue 5, and it's been like a year, and my fingers are crossed that they come back. That's such a fucking good comic book.
I haven't heard. I know of it obviously because I was able to picture the character in my head, but I can't remember when that came out. But guy, Kugan Pedro's in the house. Kugan Pedro is up in the house. Guys, Stephanie's still watching. What is she doing? She's supposed to be eating dinner with people and entertaining them. She's watching us. What a mistake.
It's because me and Tyler and I are here. Tyler, and she wants to see Tyler.
Angel, Ignacio's in the house. Ignacio, what are you drinking?
No, just Tyler and I.
Coffee liqueur.
Tia Maria.
Exactly.
I can't read that. Are you drinking Natty Light?
Natty Light, Natter Days, pineapple lemonade, and beer. It's not good, but I have to get rid of it. I don't recommend drinking it or using it in any way.
Why would you? Tyler, serious question. How old are you?
What?
30.
Well, how old do you think I am?
I don't know.
30.
20-something?
29. I'm 29.
All right, that was close. A year off. You're old enough, and you have it smart enough to drink real beer. Natty Light is not real beer.
This is my wife's beer, and I have to get rid of it before I get more because we have so much of it in the fridge.
All right.
That's true.
All right.
It's so good, though, man. It's good.
All right, so let's talk about some indie books that I picked up this week, and then I'll figure out my top 3. I put you guys on the spot, but I'm not going to the spot. It's my fucking show. So first up, Black Cotton, number 4. I'm all caught up on this series. It's okay. There was a ton of buzz about this because it's like, the whole society is reversed where black people are the majority and white people are the minority. And it's exactly, when you say that, it's exactly what you read. It's just like, it's not all that engaging. There's nothing shocking or anything about it. It's just a role reversal. I wish there was more to it, but there's really not. I would agree with Ignacio that Silver Coin is so freaking good. So good.
I said it first.
What's that?
I said it before Ignacio did.
Sorry, I missed it because you were saying like 4 or 5 books when I said 3, so would it count?
No, you like.
Next up, we got Fight Girls. Anyone reading Frank Cho's Fight Girls?
Hey Bruce, Stephanie's bouncing, so it's time you say goodbye to your wife.
Bye, Stephanie. We miss
you.
you.
Have a great rest of your trip. I'll text. Well, we'll talk tonight before you go to bed. So, love you. Have a great night.
We'll make sure he pisses in the right place.
No.
Just for you, Stephanie.
God damn it, Tyler. All right, next up. Can't believe no one's like Eve is on the top of the list. Eve has been so good, even though I read 2 issues. I'm behind on 2 right now at this point. But Eve, so good. First issue was kind of boring, and then the second issue really picked it up and amped it up. But there's a second girl. Same girl, but there's 2. They're twins? What?
Yeah, Eve's been great. I love Eve.
It was really good. Really good. And
I
then
read
also-
issue 1 and it lost me on issue 1.
Yeah, you gotta get past issue 1. Issue 2 was so much better.
Yeah,
But
issue
anyway.
2 was better.
So when I saw this in the previews, do you guys read previews, by the way, or flip through previews?
No, I don't believe in
Occasionally.
previews.
Previews is like, something, obviously if you're a comic book collector and you are into the spec game, it's something you want to get into. I have my preview for the current one over there. It's the August preview. I saw Buddy Mask obviously a while ago, and it looked awesome and dope. And I was nervous to like spec on it. I'm glad I did not, because it's not that big of a book. Man, the story's actually really fucking creepy and good. Anyone else reading Buddy Mask and enjoying it?
Oh, yeah.
I read issue 1, enjoyed it.
That issue, when she like comes out and she's like licking the guy's like cut on his leg, it's so creepy and good, and then it ends up healing his leg. Oh, it's so good, so creepy.
Go ahead, Ignacio. What were you going to say about it?
No, I was going to say that Bunny Mask has all the chops to be a movie.
Oh, yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, whenever Buddy Mask comes in, it's super creepy. And without any spoilers, there's some more like teeth thing involved in this issue. Man, I don't know what it is with this teeth stuff, but it is creepy as shit.
All right, next up, Never Never. Did any of you guys pick up any of the Never Never? The issue number 1.
No, how good is that?
Shit, I missed on it when you talked about it in the show, and then I wasn't able to find it.
Well, I got 3 copies over there that I can send to some people. But Never Never was actually really good, really good. Stephanie read it and said it was okay. And for her to say something okay, come on,
Yeah.
it's big.
I never heard of it.
I trust her review though.
Is that her full review?
Yeah. Well, she said the artwork kind of sucks, and it kind of does.
Can
So-
she start doing
Really?
reviews on Twitter? I've been looking for someone that does reviews on Twitter, but I
Yeah,
can't
that'd
find
be
anyone that's
awesome.
good. And there's no
Yeah,
one
somebody good
that's
on
doing
Twitter.
reviews.
Yeah, like Shatter Stephanie comic reviews.
Yeah.
They changed. Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah, I can see that so
Oh, I thought
clearly.
you were gonna rip it.
Yeah, me too.
Fucking
Here,
dick.
I got you, Ignacio.
All right. So see,
I didn't get to see it.
that's the artwork. It's not the greatest. It's not the worst. But the story is actually really good. The only complaint I have about the story is that there's some of the characters speaking like Old English, and you have to kind of like decipher what they read, and it slows down the reading, so it makes it longer to read. But other than
Yeah,
that, it's a
I
Yeah,
fucking
Bruce and
hated
I have-
I fucking hated
Sorry.
Aaron, whatever the fuck his name is, on Thor for that. I tried to jump into Thor when Aaron, whatever the fuck his last name is, was writing it, and all that old
Presti.
English turned me off real quick.
Aaron.
Also, Mike Del Mundo's artwork is also garbage.
Yeah, Michael.
So that was
not
the
on
worst team they could pull up for Thor.
Yeah, but Aaron, I can't think of his last name now that you're saying it, but it was Assad Ribic was on the first run. Now those are
Jason Aaron.
Jason Aaron, yeah, Jason Aaron. Assad Ribic was on it for the Gore the God Butcher part, and then I forgot who picked it up after that. Mike DeMondo was only on it for a little bit; he wasn't on that much.
Jason Aaron. Omar Reyes said Jason Aaron.
Yeah. So the last book I picked up was Cinnamon. Anyone else pick up Cinnamon?
No, it looks awesome, though.
I had some donuts the other day. Does that count?
Oh,
That kind of
Sorry.
reminds me of the SWAT cats cartoons.
What's up, Ignacio?
dude. In Bunny Mask issue 2, there's a comment by our beloved Stephen Hayner.
In the issue?
Yeah, a quote from his Twitter.
Oh,
That is
posted
cool.
Posted
That's
his
really
tweet.
cool.
Bunny must do.
Yeah,
Stephen Hayner's the man, by the way. I don't know if you guys
That
are
is awesome.
like,
Yeah,
hanging
he
out
is.
with him. He's the dude. But guys, I got 3 covers for Cinnamon. I think it's A, B, and C. I think there's one more cover, but it was like a 1 in 10 or 1 in 25, and Chuck didn't give it to me. Why? Who the fuck knows? I spent so much money there. Look how much I'm sweating, guys. This is
oh
disgusting.
shit.
Is it hot there?
You want to make a comic book scarf real quick?
I think I
Do
need
we
one.
turn you on?
You obviously, Ignacio. Did you not hear me call you a stud? You're not listening.
Yeah,
to
that's
me?
because-
Come on.
That's because I'm bald and have a beard like you.
No, I think my problem is I get really amped up when I do these things, and like I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. And also, I'm sitting in like a leather chair, and so like the heat on my body, and I can't. The air conditioning in my room sucks.
I don't know if that's how heat works.
We can only imagine how his ass cheeks look right now if he's sweating all that much in his chest.
Oh.
Can we get a 360?
I can. I can show. The chair is all wet. It's disgusting. I don't know.
Oh.
Ball soup.
We're losing viewers by the second, guys. We gotta stop talking about ball soup.
Save it for later.
Those are all the books that I picked up this week, guys. I only spent $78 on books this week. That's it.
Wow.
Last 2
Sounds
weeks?
like you're
That's a
definitely
lot.
coming down from your budget's. It's getting lighter.
So 2 weeks ago, I spent
I only have to
160,
say,
and then last
sorry.
week I spent 120. So I'm going down like $40 a week.
yeah, well,
Well,
I'm
soon
going to
you'll
be the
back-
voice of reason here and say, put it on your 401k, whatever that is, because that's always what Stephanie says.
Yeah.
That's always what
Yeah.
Stephanie says. I mean, Stephanie is the smartest person in this room, always. But, all right, those are the comics that we picked up. But there was a lot of news that happened this week, and I have 2 more beers that I want to drink, so I want to hang out with you guys. If you guys want to hang out for a little bit and just talk comic book news.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I've got some books to show too that you didn't grab.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. You want me to make you big screen? Or how do you want to do this?
No, this is good.
All right.
You thought this was your show, Bruce? We're here to crash it.
I got Canto 3, Lionhearted #2, which
Love it.
was fucking awesome. Did you
I
read
think
Canto? Bruce,
It
did you
didn't
read
hook
Canto?
me.
I didn't read the first one. I read the first 2 or 3 issues of the second one. It was one of the worst written stories I've read in a very long time.
Oh my god.
It was so boring and poorly written. It was so bad. Stephanie would agree with me. She tried to read it, and we're both like, what is this garbage? Why is everyone so hyped on this book? It is just, I don't know. It's not good.
Well,
I
the
enjoyed-
first
I
one's
enjoyed
so
the first
good.
chapter,
Yeah.
and then it kinda
It's been
snowballed
okay
from there.
since, but the first chapter was so good.
All right, I'll pick up this first chapter and trade.
Batman: The Adventures Continue, Season 2, #3. Another really long title. I haven't read this one yet.
Two Gun Pedro said that Bruce cringes every time a comic book rips.
I got Locust #1 because I heard it
Oh.
was good, but I haven't read Locust.
All right.
Oh,
I,
What's it
yeah.
about?
I have issues 1 and 2.
Okay. Not All Robots. I haven't read this one yet either. We're going to do a silent reading time soon. So anyone in the chat or in here can come on and do silent reading time with us. And I'll be reading books like this. And then probably my cover of the week, Bermejo Detective Comics, which is
That's perfect.
always my cover of the week.
I love how Bermejo does Batman.
I fucking love Bermejo. Anything.
Ever
and
since
then,
ever since he worked on that Batcock shit.
yeah.
I've been trying to get all those covers. Everything he does, especially the 1000
The cock ones.
issue that he did. That was
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah, it was. That was so good. And then maybe my other cover of the week was Stray Dogs #5. And honestly, if it's an older issue, I always take my favorite cover of the week, and I take it off. So I'll just so that way I can hang it up. and
Oh,
display it.
I have
Nice.
one. I have one of those right here.
Are you gonna do the same
don't
thing?
break it, please. No.
So now I can read it without worrying about the cover, and then I can display my favorite cover of the week behind me.
I'm cringing just because it's Stray Dogs, man.
No, but it's my cover of the week. Now you can
Yeah,
see
it's
it
a
all
good
the
cover.
time, and I can still read it.
So I just
Yeah,
want to say
yeah.
that we on Holland Vlog, one of the first giveaways was Stray Dog number 1. Very crispy, minty copy went on to someone. Was that you, Borican?
Yes, sir. This
Was
is
it really? Is that the copy?
Yeah, yeah,
Awesome.
That's like $100 book right now.
it is.
Just-
I haven't sold it because I feel like it's a part of our bond.
It is.
Dude, just wait till the movie.
Sell
Wait till
it.
the movie
Sell
Eventually,
comes
that
out.
shit.
if this goes over $100, we might not be friends anymore. I'll have to sell.
No,
Yeah.
we will
Just wait for
100%.
the movie.
We'll still be friends. We'll still be friends. I will 100% understand that you sell that shit. I sell shit all the fucking time. Anyone else have comics they want to show?
I've got some hardcovers that you might not have picked up this week.
Oh yeah.
I got the hardcover for Two Sisters.
What is it?
Two Sisters. It's like a spy graphic novel by Matt Kint. I enjoy me some Matt Kint. He did. If you didn't know, he did Berserker here. This comic book. He did that one. And I also picked up. This is volume 3 of the Immortal Hulk.
Nice.
The hard oversized hardcover.
Very
Like I
nice.
said, I like to get me some Marvel oversized hardcovers because I don't buy any DC or Marvel single issues because they're like almost $10 each here in Australia. They're ridiculously expensive.
You know that there's mostly around the world they're not printing single issues anymore. It's just kind of
No.
an America thing.
Yeah,
At this point, what
It's
they're
a big-
doing is waiting for 5 or 6 issues and doing a compendium or doing.
yeah. Well, I still
why
grab
we
some
get
single
here.
issues. I still grab single issues, but I have a lot of hardcovers. I've got myself a nice library growing now. But I've been enjoying Immortal Hulk. Have you been reading Immortal Hulk?
I read the first. I read up to the part where he meets Harpy.
That's like issue 20, like 22 or between 18 and 22.
All right, so that's how far I got, and then that's when I stopped.
This is
I read
21.
issues 1 through 8, but I have 1 through 26.
This covers issue 21 to 30.
I mean,
So-
it was good. Al Ewing is a really good writer. You guys reading? We only find them when they're dead.
I
I
saw
have
That's the
it.
first
I
issue.
have a bunch of those, but I haven't read any of them.
Yeah, I
The
thought the
artwork-
ideas were cool, but I didn't love it.
The artwork
I like
by
the art.
Daniel Nucleo is
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
bananas.
the art is
Well,
amazing.
Bananas. If
Bananas,
you're into
yeah.
anime, that book is like right up anime's alley. It's like perfect. It's so good.
Yeah.
And the story is okay. I'm not gonna say it's bad or anything, but the artwork is just so good. It's enjoyable just on the artwork alone. That's the main reason why I pick it up. And the covers for so many of those issues are so good. And like the 1 in 25s are bananas good, but it's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna be this big thing. So I feel stupid spending $25 on a book like that. But I spent $25 on fucking stupider shit. So what am I complaining about? Fuck.
Yeah,
Talking
it
about-
was a hot spec book at the beginning.
At the beginning, yeah.
Talking about Alt Ewing, a bunch of places had they're advertising the Hulk issue 1 that he's going to be working on. I think is either on November or September, something like that. He's going to be working on it, and they're advertising the 9.8s, so you can pre-order them. I recently pre-ordered the hardcover for Something Is Killing the Children 1 through 16.
Yep, me too.
It was a $50 thing. It looks amazing.
I can't wait to get that.
Did you get
This-
did you get the one with the sleeve?
Oh yeah, I got. How can you not?
Go ahead.
This one was out of stock for a good while, and I'm glad that it's finally back in.
Bruce
because
loves that story.
Have you read it, Lee?
I haven't read it yet. It's still in the plastic.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, I've been wanting to read it for a good while, and it wasn't in
Oh
stock. So
yeah.
I went through everything else he did. I've read Murder Falcon and Eternity, and now I'm gonna read this, and hopefully Thor gets a nice hardcover because I hate buying the Marvel trade paperbacks as well because they're trash, absolute trash.
Daniel Warren Johnson is going to be doing now. His next project is a wrestling book. He's doing some research. Apparently, he's going to be somewhat historic. I don't know.
Nice.
Bruce, we have somebody in the chat saying that one day the Department of Truth and Something is Killing the Children is going to blow up. So, talking about the Department of Truth, me and Bruce back in August 2020 ordered a signed copy of that book with James Tynion's signature. That shit still hasn't arrived.
Where did they come from? By the way? Where do we order from?
We ordered them from Dynamic Forces.
Yeah. We ordered, like, Borika hit me up and he's like, dude, you gotta order this. I'm like in a car somewhere with screaming kids in the back. I'm like, Borika said I had to do something. Shut up! It's like been what, 8 months, 9 months?
It's been a year. It's almost been a year already.
Wow.
It was supposed to. They were supposed to ship out on January, like 3 months after we bought it.
That's
but the whole pandemic thing and everything else, it's taken forever. And I keep hitting them up over the email, and they haven't answered any more of my emails. I'm like, you guys still owe me this book. I will find you.
That money's gone. That money's gone.
I can always sign one for you. I sign all my books.
Oh yeah, definitely. My last one is the Black Hammer Library Edition, the World of Black Hammer Library Edition, Volume 2. So this is the fourth library edition in the Black Hammer collection. And this
Who writes that, Lee?
Sorry?
Who writes that?
Jeff Lemire writes this one.
Who?
Jeff Lemire. I got a tattoo from one of his panels on my arm here.
No,
Jeff?
I don't know.
Have you guys read the story he did? It's I won't remember the name of the comic, but it's a story about kids inside a spaceship.
Yeah.
What's the name of it? It's a really good story.
Yeah, it is a good story. What is it called?
I enjoy everything he does. Everything he does is so fucking out there. It's so out of
I can go grab it.
Family Tree was so good. So good. And I love the fact that Stephanie couldn't read it because, like, when the tree was growing out of the girl's back, she thought it was so creepy and she got all cringe. It's so good. Family Tree was so good. Jeff Lemire is, like, so good. Ascender, like Lee was talking about earlier, is such a good book. You just got to get in it and you read so fast because he trusts Dustin Gwynn so much to tell the story through his art. So it's like very little words and you just fly through it. And it's just, I don't know. I enjoy that sometimes. Like you read Department of Truth, you sit down for 15, 20 minutes reading through all the fucking dialogue. I mean, especially that last issue, the first issue of the Bigfoot issue, it was like page after page after page of like full writing. I'm like, come on. This is a motherfucking comic. I'm supposed to like be able to like 10 minutes comic easily. Go ahead, Lee. Sorry. Yeah.
That's the one. I really enjoyed that story.
TKO were really cool as well. These trade paperbacks are like oversized. It's like a single issue. And that's the size of the trade. It goes right over.
Oh, vinyl is so good. Vinyl is so good.
Look at that.
You're so lost, Ignacio.
So Bruce, you picked up a bunch of. You always pick up a bunch of second prints and whatnot. You didn't pick up the second print for Venom 200. No, you're gonna miss on that because that's the first appearance or first cover appearance.
Yeah, low print run.
Venom.
No way.
Guaranteed.
I saw for like $3 on Whatnot the other night. Like for everywhere. Like I can go to a shop right now and probably pick up 2. Like you see a low print run, they're motherfucking everywhere.
You gotta grab them. Those are the ones. It's like the Miles high print run, but it's gonna blow up and be $1 million.
You're saying Dylan Brock is gonna be as big as fucking Miles? Are you bananas?
Probably
no
bigger.
Way.
Probably bigger.
Yeah, sure.
Way bigger. People are gonna be looking back and saying, "Who is Miles?" We have Dylan Brock.
Yeah.
All right.
I've forgotten Miles already.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone does. I mean, he doesn't have his 10th anniversary covers coming up anytime soon. I definitely didn't edit a video today all about that. No.
I keep this one right next to me because I care about Dylan so much. So.
They're the connecting.
I sold my copy of that. God damn it.
Listen, Bruce, I want to ask you a question
Hit me.
before I'm too drunk to ask it.
Yes.
So, how much time do you spend editing the Holland blog?
I spend the most time on Holland Vlog because it's like figuring out where the cut-ins are, where the jokes are, and how to make the jokes land better. I probably I start editing around 10, and I try to finish the video by 3.
Oh shit!
In the morning?
No. 10 a.m. and I try to finish by 3 p.m.
So it takes like 5 hours to edit whole
Well,
vlog.
Probably 4 hours because, like, you know, there's like upload. Tyler, quit it with the fucking looking at the comments.
It's nerd ASMR.
Do you think you've gotten better at editing, or is that just how long it's always taken you?
No, I'm definitely better. Like, Lee, do you use keyframes when you're editing?
Keyframes?
Keyframes, like. So there's like, you know, there's things you can do. Like if you're just cutting is simple, but if, like, you know, you're making things slide and move, like you got to use keyframes, and there's a lot of different techniques that I'm learning, and I try to spend a little bit of time a month trying to learn new techniques. But it's just like when you do that, it makes editing longer because you're trying to make all these things happen. And it's
I definitely wouldn't do it if it took me 5 hours to do it.
And
is a
how
while.
about
Yeah.
recording? How much time you spend recording it?
Holland Vlog,
Yeah.
as long as the video is. Like, I usually don't cut anything out of Holland Vlog. So if it's like
Okay.
a 16-minute video, and that's how long it took to shoot
Oh, okay.
normally. But
Because
like,
I was
my other-
thinking doing a live stream about Holland blog with Stephanie would be awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Then you wouldn't have to edit.
No, but
exactly. But I know Bruce likes to edit.
That's
He
a
puts
that's
a lot of
that's
work
You
a,
into
edit
it.
really well. It is
That's
good.
a-
yeah,
As
that's
long
a-
as Stephanie's in it, I don't really care what you do.
Yeah.
that's a Rodriguez move right there.
no,
He's
I
like,
mean,
nope, I'm not gonna edit anything. We're going live.
no, I think there's a quality to editing videos that is not in live videos. Live videos, there's an audience for everything, right, guys? Like, some people really enjoy
Yeah.
live videos, like interacting. But Stephanie would be focusing so hard on chat right now, and I know people are saying really funny things, and I know you guys are awesome. Like, my subscribers, or Stephanie and I's subscribers, are awesome dudes. Like, all of you guys are subscribers. I'm gonna say it. Stephanie would probably cringe, but I love you guys. You guys are the fucking shit. Like, you guys
We
are
love you too.
my exact kind of people that I want to hang
I
out
love
with in real
Stephanie.
life.
I mostly watch the videos because you do giveaways, so you need to chill out.
I care
same.
about Stephanie. I love Bruce.
I love Stephanie so much.
Yeah, I'm more the other
Oh,
way. Like, Bruce is okay, but Stephanie is really cool.
Yeah.
But my subscribers are awesome. Our subscribers, but you know, she's so good at looking at chat. But I'm just looking at you guys, trying to think about the next thing. And I don't know. I like shooting a video, editing it, getting my point out without having to worry about not paying attention to the chat. Because I know I'm ignoring these dudes, and these dudes are saying great things, and I'm not doing them justice.
Yeah, well, there will come a time when you are gonna have to avoid people in chat in the live streams of Fridays. I'm one of those that's gonna be avoided, but there's gonna come a time when you're gonna be so good, so big that
Yeah.
you wouldn't
It's
be
okay,
able
though.
to pay attention.
It's
Of
it's
course,
easy.
it's okay.
It's easy to ignore Ignacio in the chat, though, so it's fine.
Yeah, coming from the guy who I wasn't there for a Wack Comics live, and he sent me a message through Twitter.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'll just message you.
We miss you in the chat today.
Yeah, where
Are you
were
okay?
you? That was bullshit.
It was weird. I was worried. Honestly, was worried for you.
We thought
It
you
was my
unsubscribed like
birthday,
Biggie.
Yeah.
Thought you
No, it was my birthday.
No. Yeah, it
yeah,
was very strange.
I
I,
was
didn't
gonna say
think that
be-
you had a birthday. I just thought you existed
Yeah.
without being born.
Also, I also exist.
All right, hold on. Let's not derail any further. So we got some news we got to talk about. I don't want the show. See, this is the part about live that I don't like. You can't get points across.
All right, let's
This
get
is
news.
the best part. This is when Stephanie rants. We are Stephanie ranting together.
Yeah.
We're
Who is
we're a
this?
hive mind. Our four minds together is Stephanie's mind right now.
Yeah, we only try.
So,
Not even close.
you guys, James Clean the fourth fan. You guys read what he's putting out.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was liking Department of Truth. I was loving it, and I was holding out only for the story because the art is absolute trash.
It is.
But the art made me drop it, and
Alright.
I was pretty disappointed because I was really enjoying the story. But the art is just fucking really hard to digest. But Something is Killing Children is great too. Is Batman Run? I think I bought the first 2 hardcovers of that, and the 3rd hardcover came out, and I looked at it and I didn't buy it. So I don't think I'm a huge fan of his Batman.
All right.
The only reason why I'm reading Batman is because he took over the Tom King run, and I started loving what he was doing. And I'm really worried now that he's going independent, like fully independent, and he will go from being the hottest thing in comic books right now to being nothing.
You think so?
I don't know, man, because I think this is my take on it. Sometimes people are geniuses, right? But if you give them all the power to create what's in their mind without no guidelines, they'll put out some shit. And I think that's why DC's there for, Marvel's there for, the independent owners of comics are there for, to guide some of the creators into something they want or the public they're trying to reach out. So these people are geniuses. Yeah, they're great and everything. But if you don't give them guidelines or, have some expectations of what you really want, then, some of the stuff they do, it turns out to be shit.
So you're going to sit here and tell me right now that you think Wind is shit?
I'm not reading it.
Come on. Everything right now, that I'm reading. Something is Killing Children, Wind, Department of Truth, Batman, and I feel like there's something else that I'm missing. It's great fucking books. Tinian is the hands down best writer in comic books right now. There's other
I
good
would
ones
strongly
out there.
disagree with that.
You can disagree.
Say,
everyone has their own opinion.
Yeah,
just like they have their own buttholes, right?
Yeah, I definitely have one.
Jeff Lemire. Don't say Jeff Lemire.
No, what he's gonna say.
Villain issues. I am doing the wheel right now, just so you know. But I don't think DC had any control over what he did to make him better. I think they hamstringed him into doing something they want him to do, and he was able to do some of the things he wanted to do, but he still did a great job of doing that. But if you read his other books like Wind and Something That's Killing Children, that guy is a genius, and he's a genius, and he's going to make more amazing properties. I think Jonathan Hickman, him going over to Substack, I guess we can just talk about this whole Substack thing, because James Tynion went over to Substack, Jonathan Hickman went over to Substack. Ram V is partnering with Jonathan Hickman, going over to Substack as well, even though he's still keeping his other contracts. But what do you guys think about this whole Substack thing? And also, what do you think about digital fucking comics? Because I hate that fucking idea.
I have a lot of thoughts on this. So first, Villain Issue said A Nice House on the Lake. Yeah, that too. And Brubaker is amazing too.
Brubaker.
So that was Omar Reyes Jr.
I buy everything.
How are you guys going to rip up digital comics though?
We'll find a way.
You'll
find
have
a way.
to spend a lot of fucking money breaking tablets and shit.
Yeah. It's just a tablet.
But I'd miss the sound.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm really worried that somebody like Bendis takes over Batman.
I'm worried about that as well. My guess is that they are going to go with actually. Who do you guys think, now that James Tynion has officially announced that he is leaving Batman to go to Substack, who is your best guess that is going to be taking over Batman? They're not going to go outside the house. They're going to get someone within who they're already under contract with to take over as the Batman head writer.
Honestly, I would love to see Jeff Lemire, but I reckon it would be Tom Taylor.
Tom Taylor.
That'd be awesome, Tom Taylor. I would really like to see a nobody. Give somebody a chance.
You really want to see a nobody on...
Because I haven't loved Batman anyway, so let's just see something different.
Nobody.
Somebody who's been coming up through the ranks doing indie comics. Someone like Ignacio, I think that'd be really cool. I mean, obviously you're not a writer, but somebody like that would be super cool. Yeah, well, maybe Ignacio then.
Do we really need another one? Another Batman book?
Bruno's a artist.
No.
No, it's going to be the same Batman book, just a different writer.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. DC is going to force this writer, whoever it is, to go down their route. They'll be able to influence somewhat, but they're going to do what DC is going to make them do what they want to do. Which is the part that sucks.
That's why they should hire nobody.
Yeah, I agree.
But you still need someone who can craft a good story and tell a good story within the confines of what DC is putting in place. Someone like you put a nobody like what's a good book to point out? I don't know, some indie book like Kanto, Volume 2. I'll say Volume 2, not Volume 1. Volume 2, in my opinion, of Kanto was hard to read. Was not enjoyable from the get-go. And you put that in that you give them Batman, what the fuck are they going to do with Batman? They're going to tell me more nonsensical stories that is really boring and hard to read?
Yeah.
That sounds better than the Magistrate.
Stephen Hayner said that he would write Batman as well. Maybe we could give him.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Stephen Hayner would do an excellent shot.
Whoever they choose can keep up with what Tinian was doing, because prior to Tinian, Batman went from over 100,000 copies being printed to like 60,000 copies being printed during the Tom King run, because that shit wasn't selling. Immortal Hulk was beating Batman every single 2 weeks, right? Like every 2 weeks that the book came out, it was beating Batman for almost a year until Tinian took over. So whatever they do, I think Batman is obviously one of the main characters in the DC universe. So whatever they do, hopefully he doesn't go down to the ditch again.
The Substack stuff, as far as I understand it sounds like you spend like $75 or something for a year and you get digital comics as they come out, but you have to do that for every person. So do you want to spend like $75? Like who drops $75 on digital comics just like right here, right now?
You can do $7 a month.
You can do monthly?
So,
Yeah,
but it's $7 a month per creator.
yeah.
Yeah, it's per creator.
Yeah, I signed up for Scotty Young and James Tate.
Of course they got you.
God damn it.
He was just bragging about how he saved some money this week on his comics, but he's really just spending it somewhere else.
Come on, Bruce.
After signing up, what did you get for signing up?
$60. This shit is burning in my hand. Where can I spend this?
Well, you guys are doing a great job at being Stephanie right now, by the way.
What did you get for signing up though? Like after you signed up, because we were wondering, like, is it gonna be like one issue a month? Does it, like after you signed up, did they give you any more information on when you're getting?
You get all of his newsletters and any info that's coming out.
So it's basically like Patreon.
Yes.
But with only comics?
Yes.
So it's another cash grab.
Were you expecting on like an OnlyFans thing where you can see James Tinian's cock every once in a while?
The only OnlyFans I'm expecting, it's these two guys over here.
Yeah.
The Whack Comics OnlyFans is gonna be.
We're on our way.
Yeah,
I know.
When we get to 1K, if anyone in the chat, if you're not subscribed to Whack Comics, when we get the 1K, we're doing it OnlyFans. You'll see this and
while Bruce is frozen over there making the wheel.
There's so many names.
I want to. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going to fill in for you just a little bit. You know, there's a lot of controversy. Not really, but I'm making that up. About the art in Spider Shadow, right? Pascal Ferry is doing Spider Shadow, and I heard a couple of people not liking the art very much. So I'm here to show you this. This is a collection of all the works by Pascal Ferry from, I don't know, 83 to, I don't know, 90 something. It's all in black and white, and it's incredible. And I know
is that in Spanish?
Yeah. It's a limited run of 2,000 copies. This is the, I don't know, 821 or 321.
So
It's signed.
out of this whole panel, only you and me will be able to enjoy that.
Yeah, exactly.
You and I.
Oh yeah, well, English is not
Yeah,
my
well,
language.
shut up.
fuck
Lee.
you, Lee.
Exactly my point.
So many names.
So it's amazing. It's epic. And it's not exactly what he does in Spider Shadow. I know that in Spider Shadow he's phoning it in. He's
Mhm.
doing a job. He's not an auteur. And he is an auteur. All this, it's written and drawn by him. So when he works for Marvel, he's just doing a job.
Yeah,
And
you
he's
can
an
tell.
amazing artist. Yeah. But
Yeah,
I still love him.
I think some of his pages look amazing, and some of them look like he did it in 5 seconds. And
Yeah.
and you can tell which ones he cared about. Like the ones with Peter's beard, it looks so bad. I've never seen a beard look so bad. I think I'd draw a beard better than that.
Yeah, I heard you talk about that beard.
I recently got in touch with the Carmen creator. He's also, I think he might be from Argentina or Spain.
He's Spanish.
Spanish, right? So I got in touch with him recently because I wanted to do an interview with him in Spanish, but he doesn't have the time to do it right now. Regardless, I was asking him, how can I get a hold of the original story that's in Spanish? Because Carmen is a book that's translated from Spanish
Yeah.
to English.
Oh, Gillian Mark
And-
is so good.
Yeah, and I haven't been able to do so to find it. He does send books, like free books, to people, as long as you are in Europe. If you're in this side of the world, he won't be able to ship them, but he does ship them for free to a lot of people.
Well, think about being in this side of the world, but way down south. I'm totally fucked.
Yeah, the earthquakes for you guys is all the time, right?
No, I don't have earthquakes here,
Oh no.
thankfully. No,
Actually,
no, no.
that might be Chile.
Sí, eso es Chile. Podríamos hablar en español y dejarlos a todos ellos de garpe, ¿no?
Ah, los
O
blanquitos
sea,
cabrones estos.
Claro.
Oh
Que nunca
shit!
entiendan nada.
What's going on?
Mira,
Ah,
la gorra tiene ese de
All right,
chupapinga.
enough.
Mira cómo se pone. Mira
Think
cómo se pone.
think about for a second there, we didn't have Bruce or Stephanie on Bruce and Stephanie Comics. That was like the best.
Oh shit.
All right, can you guys see the wheel?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
like it better when you have it on your phone. Can you do it on your phone?
I can't see
I'm
my
not gonna
name.
do it on my
man.
phone.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
come on,
one-
dude.
the
We
one
want to
thing
smell
that's
your
missing
ass
that-
like Stephanie.
Yeah, I really have
yeah,
no interest in
Stephanie
this.
usually
on
gets
here.
behind his butt, so Stephanie's not there right now.
All
I
right,
ain't getting behind Bruce's butt.
So as my panel of Stephanie, you guys can help me choose the trade paperback we're giving away tonight. We
Okay.
have Ascender,
Ascender, say no more.
Descender,
Oh,
Descender, say no more.
Family
Descender
Tree,
Oh,
Middle West,
oh, Jeff, me one.
Assassination, Paper Girls,
Oh,
Big
baby.
Girls, Oblivion Song.
Okay, I'll vote for Descender or Paper Girls.
Paper Girls.
I'll say Paper Girls.
All right, so we're gonna give away Paper Girls tonight. Paper Girls.
Apparently, Bo Rinkin doesn't get to
My
vote.
opinion doesn't give a
Sorry,
nobody gives a
Barrington.
shit about my opinion.
Well,
Sorry,
no,
Angel.
Puerto Rican. There are 3 people
No,
who
no,
said
no, no.
Paper Girls. You guys, Paper Girl is the book that we're giving away tonight to the lucky person that is going to win this book. I put
No,
everyone-
wait, Bruce, wait. Let Borikin vote so I can change my vote. So the
Yeah, I might change my vote after
Yeah, I
hearing
could
his
change
too.
mine.
All right, Puerto Rican, go ahead and vote.
You said Family Tree, right?
I did, yes.
So that I'm choosing that.
Ooh.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'd change it to Family Tree.
I'm gonna say Ascender.
So Family Tree.
So Family Tree, the first trade paperback of Family Tree. This should be a 2-volume book, guys. If you guys want to be entered into this giveaway next week, or the book for next week's giveaway, you need to leave a comment on this live stream, which is different than normal because this is a very long live stream. I'm sweating so much. leave a comment, please subscribe, smash the bell.
You gotta comment Bruce's sweaty ass cheeks.
We're gonna find out
Hashtag
who won this trade paperback tonight, right now. But guys, if you are overseas and you guys do win this book, we have a few options for you. You can pay for shipping yourself to have this book shipped to you. You could give away this book to someone in the United States of America.
Wait, Bruce.
Yeah.
Villain Issues is saying this is rigged and why he isn't on the wheel.
I put Villain Issues on there.
So shut up, Villain Issues, please.
I'll double check.
Please.
I guess I did miss him.
Oh, shut up, Bruce.
Oh my god. This is real. It's hard to watch without Stephanie here.
I watch
Yeah,
so
dude.
much of his content that I know the last thing he's gonna say, or we're gonna BMO you the money for this book. So it's
That's right.
$8.99.
That's right.
Oh,
Or
that's
you
right.
can Venmo you the money or PayPal, whatever the heck currency
PayPal.
thing you use to get money for this book. Or you can just roll over the next week and not do anything and just be a awesome subscriber to the channel. But
That's a great series. So whoever wins, take it.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
shuffle that a bunch of times. I'm gonna go ahead and go full screen. And yeah, let's do it.
Hit it.
You should really just get a choice of a book that you haven't read. Out of all
Wow.
those.
No,
Shut
we're
up,
not
Tyler,
giving
you
people that
suck.
kind of power here.
Now that it's spinning already, I think I'm gonna.
Robert Gonzalez is the winner. Robert is a new subscriber to the channel. He was commenting on, I believe, on just this week's video. So, Robert, congratulations, Robert. Since you are new to the channel, you will slip in to our DMs and let us know what you want. What you
Slip into
want.
Bruce DMs and tell him how you like him so sweaty and smelly.
Please don't do that. That's fucking terrifying.
I'm gonna do that right now.
It's already
Yeah, I
out
might
there,
do
dude.
that.
I'm gonna
All
do
right.
it.
Oh, listen, Bruce.
Yeah.
Before you leave for Disney, pay attention. This is very important.
Mm.
Clean the pee on the floor. You don't want the first thing that Stephanie sees when you come back to be your piss stains on the floor. Please.
You know what's hilarious? We have not dropped that, and I bet Bruce wants to erase that
Of
from whatever
course.
life that started on.
He erased it from the drinking game.
I mean, you guys are not around for the 5-year-old to come in the middle of the night and like walk through like half asleep, and then he pees everywhere. But also, like, you know, if you have an erection, it's really difficult to hit the toilet. No shame.
You gotta go horizontal.
I do. I try to go as low as I can.
You gotta lay flat like you got a plank on the toilet.
Okay, Stephanie, here's your confession.
So
Yeah.
really
You know
funny
what?
story.
You know that when I think about the shows that we've watched, the comics and beer and everything else, there's always stuff that you know we always remember, and the pissing stuff is one. But I always remember the fucking story about the hobo jerking off. And
I don't know that one.
Yeah. Well, we'll find the episode and then you can watch it. So Bruce doesn't have to do all the gestures he did on that show.
Oh,
We need to
come
find that.
on.
Make sure you send that to us.
Please.
I don't know when that was. That's New York City living right there. But funny story, my 5-year-old, getting ready to get him in the shower. He gets undressed. He comes over. He's got a raging hard on. The first time I've ever seen him with a boner.
Oh
And he
my
looks at me-
fucking god! Just excuse me for a second.
He looks at me. He goes, "Dad."
No, Lee, come on. That's really suspicious, dude.
He looks at me and goes, "Dad, look how big it is. It's so big."
What is happening?
Oh, that's.
Died
I can wait
laughing.
for that
I
to
was
happen
like-
to me.
He's like, "Dad, what's so funny? It's so big." I was like, "It is, boy. You get in the shower, you watch that thing jiggling, and then let's get on with
That's
the day."
amazing, Bruce. Always
Oh my
empowering the
Christ.
children. Amazing, man. I want to be like you and
Oh
Stephanie,
my
super
God.
dads.
Yeah.
Ah,
I get one beer.
but
left to drink. What do you guys want to talk about?
Oh,
Yeah, I've
whatever,
got
but
here too.
let me tell you something.
Hit me.
I have one advice for you.
Hit me.
Be sitting down, dude.
How you so when you have a erection, it's impossible to sit down and like how far down am I supposed to go? Like this?
Like that,
Yes.
exactly. Exactly like that.
No, because then it's touching the toilet and it's dirty down there.
Oh, so I'm Bruce. I'm well hung.
What is happening?
Yeah.
All right, comic book talk. I want to talk comic books. Angel.
Oh, God.
I don't
Lee-
know,
Lee
man. That was just
back.
most of the news that. Oh, did you guys watch the What If today?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what if dropped today?
Yeah.
Yep.
I did not know that.
It was a really good episode. Well,
Fuck yeah, it was.
we're gonna find everything Marvel does amazing. So, well,
Yeah.
at least I find everything that Marvel.
I
does
don't
amazing.
believe in Marvel, but it was really good.
I will say Falcon and the Winter Soldier sucked pretty hard.
Yeah.
I will say Loki sucked pretty hard.
No.
WandaVision was good.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to choose, it's gonna be WandaVision, Loki, and then Captain and the Winter
Yep,
Soldier.
I'm with Bo Rankin on that one.
You guys read this right now? Read it. I agree with Two Gun 1,000%.
What if you don't have sex?
Then you don't have to worry about it.
Okay. One less worry in my life.
Omar, you're so right. Loki fucking blew.
So,
All right, so What If was actually pretty good though?
Yeah. I
Oh
thought it was
yeah,
great.
it was
Yeah.
awesome, man.
The animation was beautiful too.
It was.
Are
So
they
it
telling
was
you
really well done.
Are they telling
I
you more?
said,
Go ahead.
I said to Lee that I wish the animation. I love that family tree is still on here. I wish the animation was that for the Star Wars show, like all those shitty Star Wars shows with the worst animation ever. I wish it was this animation, and I probably would have kept watching it.
Yeah.
sorry, what are we talking about?
The What If
kinda drunk.
episodes.
What
Oh,
if?
I haven't seen any of that yet. My last MCU interaction was Wakanda Forever.
That movie?
Oh really?
Oh wow.
All garbage.
Yeah, I leave
You
it
didn't like Black
halfway.
Panther?
Black Panther was one of the worst Marvel movies I've seen.
That movie was
Period.
the shit. I don't know
What?
you're talking about.
What?
I
Why?
loved Black Panther.
I hated the ending when it got
Yeah.
all stupid, but the up until the ending, I thought it was awesome.
No.
Yeah.
It was good at the very beginning, like the first 20 minutes, and then it slowly started chipping away at the stupidity.
So you're saying you hate Chadwick Boseman?
no, it's not.
Yeah.
it's not Howard Bosman's performance.
Let me put you on the spot like that.
So
But
what?
I hate
What comic
it
book movies
because
do you like, Bruce?
The movies that I like, I think the best comic book live action movie would be Captain America.
the Winter Soldier.
Winter
Winter
Soldier is
Soldier, yeah,
right
that's
up
the best
there.
movie.
Like that's the #1 Marvel movie they've ever done.
It was a home run from beginning to end. It was such an action-packed, compact story with so many good elements. There was action, there was drama, there was everything. Great storytelling. But Black Panther, there was
You know
fucking
what?
rhinos, and they had these things that they put out that were we're supposed to believe were shields. There was so much dumb technology in that stupid movie.
It's not a problem. It's not
It's
about
not- it's
technology, man.
vibranium.
They killed Killmonger, and that's
Yeah.
the character that was right. He was right, man.
Yeah, that was a big mistake.
Yeah.
I keep hoping. I keep hoping whatever they do with Chadwick Boseman's legacy and everything else involves Michael B. Jordan. It only makes sense
would
to
be awesome.
bring him back at one point or another. He's the rightful heir to the throne regarding the movies and everything else. So recasting him is gonna be a big no. I think.
Oh yeah, they're
so
not gonna.
so eventually, I think the Black Panther mantle will go to somebody else, and it should be Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, with the new multiverse stuff, maybe they can somehow get Michael B. Jordan into this multiverse from a different one.
Yeah,
I
That would
don't
be
know.
good.
hopefully he doesn't sign up for that DC bullshit movie they want to do. Otherwise, it's not going to happen because they
Which
want to
DC
make him the
movie
new
are you
Black
talking
Superman.
Yeah, I'm down for that too.
No, he's producing
That
that.
would be good too.
Like his production company's producing it. And he's probably going to start it. And why wouldn't you start it? You're fucking Black Superman. Why wouldn't
Come
you do
on.
that?
Yeah.
I mean,
What's the best superhero movie ever?
in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse probably.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, without a doubt.
It's hard to
Well-
really compare anything else.
Yeah, before that, it was the Incredibles one for me.
Yeah, maybe. It's that one's Incredibles and maybe Dark Knight would probably be my two.
Or maybe the
I
Hulk starring Eric Bana.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
and that one.
it's hard. I didn't think about that to be honest, but I would say Incredibles is probably top 5 easily. Top 5 easily.
Yeah.
Top one.
It's the best Fantastic Four movie we've gotten, at least.
Yeah, for damn sure about that. That's not really comparable.
Sure.
Do you
Dude.
guys think the Marvel will ever do a good Fantastic Four?
Yes.
They have to.
They've
Well,
got
wait.
a really low bar. and they
Yeah.
can-
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like even if you have a low bar, you can still do a shitty movie. Like I
Yeah.
think the
No,
Fantastic Four
I reckon they
characters
will.
are shitty characters.
They
If-
got the dude from The Office coming to be Mr. Fantastic. What's his name?
John Krasinski.
Krasinski. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I mean-
all I watch is The Office. I just finished watching The Office the other night, and I looked for something else to watch for like 20 minutes, and then I started The Office again from episode 1.
And there it was, The Office.
Yeah.
I love that show.
Yeah.
Now it's on Peacock, so I had
on-
to get that stupid subscription so I can watch it.
Yeah,
I also
get
get
it's still on
wrestling
Netflix
shows
for us.
free for that.
Are you guys watching?
It's still on
Brooklyn
Netflix for
Nine-Nine?
us, and I will rebel when they take it off Netflix. I'll start a riot or something as soon as they take it off my Netflix. I won't be able to live
Dude.
without it.
Get a VPN. I want to
What?
bring our attention to Family Tree has been extremely quiet all the evening.
Are you okay, Family Tree?
I just want to say Second Street Marvel's in the house, guys. Are you guys watching his content, by the way?
Oh yeah.
I
I'm
love
watching
when he
a
does
lot of
characters, and I
comic
also love when he
content.
yells at the camera because he's the only other person I see on YouTube gives it as intense and as excited as I do. Everyone else is kind of like blasé. Even you guys, Lee and Tyler, you're still not getting excited and like really showing people the passion you have for comics.
Rip a book. Rip a book right now. Rip a book right now.
I'm excited.
That's his passion.
You're welcome.
You're gonna
Look
live
at-
to regret your every
look at Lee.
word, Drews.
We go back for a second regarding the Fantastic Four. I have high hopes of whenever they do bring Mr. Fantastic, he takes over the Iron Man role that we are going to be missing out on now that Tony's dead. Because we need a big brain, and that's Mr. Fantastic. Nobody smarter than him.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I think they already have. They already have.
No,
Doctor
because
Strange.
they want to make Doctor Strange the main character of the MCU now, and that makes
Yeah.
no fucking sense. He's
He's
the one that's gonna be crossing over to the Sony films. He's the one who's leading the charge now with the multiverse of madness.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not something I really want to see. Watching Benedict.
Well, then it's not for you.
Cucumber, I was gonna say. Cucumber, something like that. His last name is.
I like Benedict
That's a-
Cumberbatch.
Yeah, me too. I like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
He's a good actor, Cumberbumber.
Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbumber.
I will
Okay.
say if John
like
Krasinski can
Cumberbatch.
fix the role as Mr. Fantastic, I would watch it, but I still have very low expectations because I think Fantastic Four as characters are very boring and blasé, and who gives a shit, in my opinion. Like, there's so many more interesting characters that they can like tell stories about, but I know they're tentpole characters, and then there are characters that you should and want to build a franchise around because there are a lot of characters that come around them. Talking about Spelters, Tyler, really again? You got Galactus, you got the Annihilation Wave, and all those other characters that they bring in, but they're still boring as shit.
They're not.
Dude,
Whatever
They're not.
Marvel,
And also,
Marvel
fuck
does,
you.
hopefully
Fuck
they
me?
don't make the X-Men their centerpiece for whatever the fuck is next. Because I hate the X-Men.
but
I
we
think
need
that's
the
a whole
X-Men,
phase
dude.
away. That's a whole
Yeah.
phase away.
And
Yeah, more than
Fantastic Four
likely.
are not boring. The thing's like one of my favorite characters ever. They all have a lot of depth to them. They're
Well, I
great
would say the
characters.
thing is really he's one of the better characters. Like during the infamous Iron Man story, did you read that one by Brian
Yeah.
Michael Bendis?
No.
It was amazing. It was so good. And the thing was like
Doom turns into Iron Man. He takes a suit.
it was after that whole thing where he became like the king being of the whole universe. He made the multiverse into one universe, and it was crazy and it was awesome. And like, they destroyed it and they made all the multiverse again. And Doom was at the center of that. And then at the very end, when they defeated Doom, Mr. Fantastic basically like made his face normal and was like, "Go be normal, be a good person." And he was for a little while, but he was like the Doom version of a good person. It was so awesome. I had his Funko Pop right there. That story is one of my favorite Marvel stories ever told. Like, it was so good. So good. And I don't know. That's a story that I would like to see. But still, my whole point with that was that the thing was in it. He was constantly chasing down Doom, and Doom, he was like, "Doom, you're a bad guy. I'm gonna prove it." It was the thing being awesome. But otherwise, I've tried to read Fantastic Four over and over and over again. It's garbage stories. Their stories are stupid as shit.
That's the
Did
same
you
thing
read
that
the
happens to me
Slumber?
with X-Men. I can't. I've tried it. I tried the Hitchman run that everybody was crazy about. The Powers of X and something of X. I tried that, and that shit was. I needed a fucking doctor's degree to read that shit. I was like, no, I'm not really gonna get into that.
Yeah,
And
you
then
have
they
to know a
branched
lot of shit.
out to so much goddamn books. I was like,
You
You
no.
know what is good about both X-Men and Fantastic Four? Marvel has the Grand Design line of comics that Ed Piskor and Tom Scioli did. X-Men Grand Design and Fantastic Four Grand Design cover most of, maybe all, the history of the X-Men and the Fantastic Four in a very succinct way. And that helps a lot. And they are amazing books.
No, I keep telling myself I'm gonna pick up an X-Men book and go through it regardless if I like it or not, just to be able to talk X-Men with people. But I fucking hate it.
There are some good stories. If you go back far enough, there are some good stories. Like early 2000s, there's some really good stuff that I remember reading. There's a good story where Charles Xavier's son, what's his name?
Legion.
He like completely loses his mind. Like one of the powers that he has inside of him rewrites reality. It's all messed up, and then like it gets, obviously they fix it and they come back, and like he has his own solo series for a little while. That solo series is so good. There's the whole Hope Summers storyline, which is really, really good. Hope Summers is like this baby, like after Wanda says there's no new X-Men and no mutants are born for a while and all that jazz. Hope is the first X-Men baby, and Cable takes her and like goes into the future, and Bishop is chasing after her. That's a whole good thing. There's lots of good stuff, but then they hit a wall. It just became fucking.
The wall is continuity.
What's that?
Continuity. The wall is continuity. Continuity is a bitch, man. For DC and for Marvel, it's a fucking shit. It's a problem with all these big titles. You have the continuity in, no, I don't know, Batman, Superman. It's all shit. The continuity in X-Men is all shit. Even now with Hickman, it's all shit because you have to have, like Borigan said, a doctorate degree for understanding this mess of things they are telling you. I've been reading X-Men since the 90s, on and off. And for me, it was also complicated to understand House of X, Powers of 10.
That stuff is
So
hard to read.
I liked it, but it's an exercise. It's not enjoyable.
I've been collecting comics for maybe like 4 years now, And out of those 4 years, the X-Men has rebooted or self-rebooted at least 3 times.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So what is really bringing back the X-Men fans into the X-Men's other than nostalgia?
Nothing. Art. Good art.
There was a storyline out of the Hickman stuff within the X-Men storyline. It was Laura Kinney, and then 2 other characters. It was like I forgot what their names were, but they went into Children of the Vault, the Children of Vault or whatever. It was this whole storyline where they went into this like vault where time was different, and they had to like try to attack this one.
It was Laura Kinney, Sink. No, Leech.
No,
Leech.
Sink, and someone of the character.
Yeah, I didn't know that other character.
There was
That-
2
that's-
issues, and it was so good. But
It's really good.
Up until they rebooted X-Men recently, because 22 issues, you have to reboot again. But it was the only 2 issues that were so good, but it still sucks.
And they're doing it again, right? Because they did it recently, and I know a bunch of people were talking about the X-Men turned into like a triangle love thing situation where it's Scott and then Phoenix.
We can't even talk about X-Men anymore because it's fucking terrible. It's so garbage. Yes, there's a whole lot love triangle between Jean Grey, Cyclops, and Wolverine. It's stupid as shit. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, so that's exactly what's going on with the X-Men. But
Darwin. Darwin is the other character.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Donny Cates taking over Hulk and seeing Al Ewing taking over Venom.
I guess that's a great point, Angel. What is everyone excited about right now in comics? I just finished my last beer, so we're gonna wrap up the show in the next few minutes because I also have to go to bed. Because I have to wake up early and get ready to go to California. That's happening in a little while.
Yeah.
Crazy. But
You have to be responsible.
I have to be responsible. I have 3 kids that have to get to California. But someone. Oh, actually, let's start with Lee because he has his camera off right now. Lee, what are you most excited about in comics right now? Like, what is getting you hyped about collecting, about being into comics? Because, comics, there's so much. You could be into collecting back issues, getting into, CGC, or sending your books into CGC and getting them slabbed and graded. What makes you love comics so much?
Right now, what making me love comics so much is finding all these different ways of having fun with comics. That's not only reading them, like making scarves, making hats. I've made a few action figures. Like this is a Batman action figure here. I've also made some art pieces. You might remember Michelangelo's David. Michelangelo's David here, fully anatomically correct as well. And I just I like comic books for that reason, like I can pick up a comic book, just rip out a page and turn it into something else. That's what I love about comic
I'd say use it right now to light up your cigarette. Dare you?
Yeah. Oh, it's out. Hang on. I can do it.
Bruce is crying in the inside right now.
Hang on.
There you go. Fire variant, cigarette variant.
Everything. It does everything, Comic books.
As a nicotine variant.
Yeah.
I mean, even though Lee was being funny, it's true. Like, there's so many other things other than just reading comics and collecting comics that you can do with comics that are just great. And, he did show off some really cool things. And that's, I am going to be very positive and be very supportive of Lee because I think everything he's doing right now is just, it's good for the comic book community. It's good for comics. So, Lee, you are 100% correct, and it's awesome. All right, Orican, what has you excited about being involved in comics, collecting comics, doing whatever with comics? What has you most excited right now?
Honestly, like I said, I'm looking forward to that switch that Marvel's doing right now. They're gonna switch it up with Venom and Hulk. I wasn't really into Immortal Hulk because I thought Al Ewing's work was kind of slow for me. But obviously, I'm a huge Donny Cates fan, so I'm looking forward to see what he's gonna do with the Hulk. He likes to switch things up and like bring things. What he did with Venom, I know that a lot of people think that they didn't enjoy it or they think it's mostly hype, but I think he gathered 50 years of Venom into a fucking coherent line, right? And he made the most of it, and that was a great story. So I'm looking forward to him doing that with the Hulk and showing people that will jump into this Hulk run without reading anything before that. Um, uh, Getting little bits and pieces of history because he does that. He brings things from the past into his run. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading those two books, and also looking to jump into some indies because most of the indies that I was reading either are on hiatus or I'm not reading anymore. So really looking forward to jumping into some new indies.
Indies, baby. Indies where it's at. All right, Ignacio, you are the sole creator who's on this show right now, which is going on way too long. But Ignacio DiMeglio, the artist behind Killaroo, everyone. Killaroo.
Killer.
Tell us,
Oh.
what gets you most excited about comics right now? Is it drawing
Well-
comics? Being involved in comics? Drinking while you draw comics? What is it?
First of all, what makes me more excited about this is that we are close to finishing and my bladder is about to explode. The other thing, it's that I'm working on page 41 of Killaroo, of 41 of 50, so I am only 10 pages to finishing the issue.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And we're already planning a sequel, which is awesome.
Fuck yes.
This is going to be sort of my first step into mainstream comics or indie comics, actually. But also, I'm really excited because I'm with a lot of projects. And also, I'm very excited because this year is the 10-year anniversary of The Strange Talent of Luther Strode by Justin Jordan and Tradd Moore. And there's going to be an omnibus coming out, and I really want to have that. But mainly, it's awesome being able to work as a comic artist and being part of this community that I'm being part of right now with you guys. So thank you.
Ignacio, we thank you for doing everything you are doing because I cannot wait to read Killaroo. I've seen so much stuff that you've sent us, and it's going to be amazing, and I cannot wait to read it. So
Thanks, Bruce.
Thank you for being who you are, Ignacio. You're the man.
Thanks.
All right, Tyler, tell me, the last person, tell me what makes you most excited to be in this comic game.
This is
Hey,
tough.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you get to your stuff in a minute. But first of all, that's a Kanye West reference right there for you guys.
I appreciated that. That was amazing.
I was gonna say, don't forget new free comic book day that's coming up on this Saturday.
This Saturday. Go get
All right,
the Red
go
Moon
ahead.
Free Comic Book Day comic.
My Kanye is it's fulfilled for tonight.
That was amazing.
So that makes Taylor Swift. Tyler
Yep.
Swift.
Yep.
Tyler
Daddy Swift. Daddy
Oh,
Swift.
awesome.
Ty
No,
Swifty.
Tyler Swift.
Daddy Swift.
Ty Swifty.
So
geez,
Daddy's been collecting keys. Daddy just got this key in.
That's super
Big
sweet,
key,
dude.
double signed.
That's
So
sick.
Daddy's been excited about that. Daddy's also been
The one-
excited about getting this key. I just put up a video on
That
that.
one, man.
Daddy has also been just doing a lot of content with Lee down there and Ignacio down this way. Ignacio is going to be teaming up with Lee and myself, and we're going to be doing a Whack Comics comic strip. So pretty soon we're going to see some Whack Comics done by Ignacio right over here.
Damn, that's amazing.
Yeah, right
Hell
down
yeah.
here.
What?
It's gonna be super fun. I cannot fucking wait till Ignacio actually gets time because he's been working his fucking ass off on Killaroo. So it's gonna be so much fun. But being a part of this community is probably the most exciting thing. It's just so much fun. I love Stephanie so much, so I was excited to come on here.
All right. Let's wrap this show up, guys. It's going on for
wait.
so long.
How about you, Bruce?
Before we
Yeah, what
sign
about
off,
you?
What, me?
Yeah. What are you looking
dude,
forward
it's
to?
your show.
I mean, obviously the community. Community is a huge thing. You guys, there's been people coming in and out all night long. Second Street Model came in and he's sticking around there and he's dropping comments like crazy. But every single person that I've met during the 2+ years I've done this has been incredible. David Andry. David Andry is such an incredible human being. The writer of Resin. He has a new book that he slips into my DMs all the time, just dropping things in my face. I'm like, what the fuck are you showing me? Why are you showing me this? I just want to read it now. I've done incredible interviews and I've done so many great things that this channel has allowed me to do. Ignacio is on my live stream right now. What? So many cool things. I've made friends with Puerto Rican Comics, Tyler from Shattered Glass Comics Reviews, Lee from Whack Comics. I mean, come on, these are I will call you guys friends, and I fucking love you guys. I love reading.
We love you too.
Even though I am so far behind on comics, it's incredible how far I'm behind on comics. But I still collect them every single week because I'm just so hyped about comics. I love specking on comics. I love making money. And I have a big goal that I'm trying to hit. That it's just taking longer and longer because I need to submit these books to CGC. So I'm trying to go into the press comics. I love CGC comics. I love getting comics signed. I just love motherfucking comics.
He's ripping books as fast as
I hear it in my ears, and it's terrible, and I hate every single thing about it. I'm sure Stephanie, if she was going in my closet, going, "Is this your book of the spec books?" Because I'm gonna pick this for the rip shit up from.
Hey Bruce,
but you didn't give us your top 3 indies. You said you were going to think about it. It's been like an hour and a half. Have you got?
You've
got
had time enough. Seriously.
All right. Something Is Killing the Children is obviously my most favorite indie comic right now. It's hands down the best. I would say the next one after that I'm most excited to read right now, I would say is probably Ascender. Ascender is such an amazing book that everyone should be reading, and it wraps up either this upcoming week or the following week. I'm saying that because I just edited 2 videos. One is my most excited about new comic books coming out this week for next week, and also my spec video, which is looking at new comic book day from 2 weeks from now. So I'm not sure which one it's coming out, but it's coming out soon. And I would say the one after that, I would say is maybe Geiger. Geiger is really good if you guys are not reading that book. That book is so good. Yeah. I would say also We Live. But We Live is already wrapped. It wrapped up earlier in the year. And We Live is so good.
He can't hold it in anymore.
He can't hold it.
He gave up.
He's done.
By the way, on Free Comic Book Day, the writers of the Miranda Brothers, they have a book that's coming out on free.
We Live the Last Days.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, so we're really looking forward. That's the only book because we only get one book here in Puerto Rico. That's the one that I'm picking.
You only get to choose one book?
Yep. We last year not yet last year because we didn't have it last year, but the year prior to that one, what you could do is you can grab a book and then you go back in line and you can do the line again and then you grab another book, but that's it. You can't do the line 3 times. But that's how they roll. But I'm looking forward to grabbing that We Live book.
I mean, there's so many good spec indie books this upcoming week. Enter the House of Slaughter, We Live, in Stray Dogs. Stray Dogs has the origin of the first dog to go into the master's house. And Tyler, I saw that face, by the way. Whatever you're drinking sounds disgusting.
It's so good. It's Bud Light Seltzer Strawberry.
How do you still have seltzers? How?
I bought it from the last time I was on with you guys, and I still have some left because guess what? I haven't fucking drank anymore.
In case you didn't notice, Tyler is not a drinker.
And I feel very drunk. I miss Stephanie.
What's up,
on Saturday, John from John's Comics with Kids.
Yeah.
And Puerto Rican and a bunch of the guys are gonna get together for a tribute for the comic Jabroni.
Yep.
It's his 1-year anniversary of his passing. So we're gonna be there. A lot of people are going to be there, so remember that.
Who's
If
hosting?
you guys, I think it's John. It's more than likely John or Rod. I know Perry's going to be there for sure, and I guess there's going to be people coming in and out, but it's
insane that it's been a year.
I was just well, I won't get into it. Forget it. I'll DM you.
All right, guys. I think that's gonna be the
Yeah,
show.
that's on
a great
Saturday.
that's a great way to end it, Angel. I mean, Jabroni was one of the first people I started watching when I started like researching comic book YouTubers, and I emulated him a lot. So I appreciate everything he did. It's crazy that he passed, and it's been a year already. But guys, thank you guys so much for coming on the first ever and only ever Holland Vlog live show. That was
I
insane.
tip my hat to you.
We're Stephanie variants from all over the multiverse.
Exactly.
I'm the one.
Yeah.
I'm the one where she suffers from hyperthyroid.
Thyroidism.
Thyroid.
Yeah.
I'm the one in which Stephanie
Goes
was
bald.
born with a Bruce body with smaller.
I'm the
I was-
one that misses myself.
I was the one that was born in Australia and got jumped on by a kangaroo when I was only a baby.
Oh,
We love
So
you,
sad.
Stephanie. This is for you.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. It was a great show tonight. Congratulations to the winner. I already forgot your name, but congratulations.
Robert Gonzalez.
Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications. And I will catch you guys in the next one, which will be on Monday. We are skipping Comics and Beer this week because I'll be in California. And then, yeah, there'll be a video Monday and Tuesday. And we'll be back for Holland Vlog on Thursday and Comics and Beer next week on Friday. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one.